Find thousands of local jobs right at your fingertips at KELOLAND Employment. Search, research area employers, even create job email alerts. Your job search just got easier with KELOLAND Employment at KELOLAND.com.
Coming up, why Rapid City Police say they arrested 5 people during peaceful protests demanding justice for the death of George Floyd.
And we have the results of the Sioux Falls City and school elections. Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day. 2
more people are in custody in connection with the riot Sunday night at the Empire Mall. Sioux Falls police arrested 31-year-old Jerome Sirleaf yesterday. The U.S. Marshal Service also arrested 20-year-old Tupac Capea in Sioux City. Investigators say both men threw rocks at officers.
KELOLAND News interviewed Capea, a former standout running back at Washington High School during the violence on Sunday. Police issued warrants for both men on charges of aggravated assault on law enforcement and rioting. Sioux Falls police are still looking for more people involved in the violence and looting that happened Sunday night.
The department is posting pictures and video on social media in hopes of identifying other suspects.
Since we released the photos, we've been completely inundated from Crime Stoppers with people identifying suspects. We haven't identified everybody, but we've got a lot of tips, a lot of information. Some of those people have been identified, and that's really helped to move this investigation forward.
You can see all of the surveillance pictures and video right here on KELOLAND.com.
Tuesday night saw another peaceful protest in Rapid City. However, officers did arrest 5 people because they were reportedly blocking traffic and laying in the road.
On Monday night, the City Council passed a resolution giving authority to the mayor to declare an emergency and issue a curfew.
My advice at this point is don't naively come downtown believing you are going to be part of a peaceful protest, because someone else has a different idea, and you will be grouped up with those other people for a period of time.
Several businesses in the area have decided to shorten their hours because of the protests. Some have boarded up their windows. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem weighed in on the peaceful protests as well as the riots over the death of George Floyd.
She says people must come together to solve the issues of injustice and concerns about policing. However, Noem says violence will not be tolerated.
Now, South Dakota has an opportunity to be different from every other state, but that requires us to be bold. That means that we need to respect each other. It means that we need to listen to each other, and we need to work together to make sure that we have the right path forward.
The governor says a couple of suggestions have come forward to change policing in South Dakota. She says she is open to looking at requiring police body camera footage to be released.
Turning to weather now, the week started off hot in parts of KELOLAND, but will that trend last the rest of the week?
Well, let's send it over to meteorologist Scott Munt to find out.
Well, we're looking at slightly cooler air as temperatures have retreated to the middle 80s for afternoon highs, about 10 degrees cooler than what we started the work week with. But as we go through the weekend, that heat will be back for a couple of days, but that will change. And all this is in the outline, remaining above average with scattered storms for today. I think we'll get a break from that tomorrow, but they'll be back on Saturday, and we may see some strong to severe weather on Saturday, and that could even extend into Sunday. Cooler air arrives by the end of next week with highs in the 70s. More details on that in a couple of minutes.
Thanks, Scott. Due to an influx in absentee voting this election and having 2 elections in one day, the city of Sioux Falls and Minnehaha County were still counting votes nearly 24 hours after the polls closed. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, more people voted absentee to avoid waiting in line at polling places.
The pandemic also pushed the city and school elections to the same day as the primary election. All those factors, plus the extra steps it takes to process an absentee ballot, caused counting to go slower.
We got the envelope that's returned and the application. Ultimately, we look at signatures, so it is a lengthy process. It's a complicated process because you have to get everything broken down alphabetically or into precincts. So it's a difficult process under regular circumstances, exacerbated when you have tens of thousands coming into the county.
As the election results started to come in, voters waited most of Tuesday night and Wednesday to learn who would represent them in Sioux Falls City Council. The race for at-large seat between Teresa Staley and Alex Jensen was too close to call for much of the day. In the end, Councilwoman Teresa Staley lost her bid to be reelected. by 110 votes, but confirms to KELOLAND News she will contest the results and ask for a recount.
However, incumbent Greg Neitzert held a wide lead over challenger Julian Baudouin. Neitzert had about 61% versus Baudouin's 39%. Neitzert says one immediate goal is to help the city overcome COVID-19.
One of the things that's going to take time is public confidence and really kind of the overhang of fear. That's going to take quite a while.
Cynthia Mickelson also retained her seat on the Sioux Falls School Board. This will be her third term. Absentee voting hit unprecedented levels during the primary. Local election officials said at least 17,000 absentee votes were cast for the combined city and school election. Statewide, nearly 89,000 absentee ballots were turned in for the primary.
For more on how these numbers compare to other elections, see this KELOLAND.com original online right now. Scott?
And in weather, we continue to follow showers and thunder showers. They are moving west to east. And Futurecast thinking that some of those may hold and clip northeastern South Dakota as we go through the late morning hours and into the early afternoon. Speaking of the afternoon, we'll watch for redeveloping storms, which may become strong to severe parts of western, central, eventually south central South Dakota. We'll see what holds together, and if it makes its way into southeastern KELOLAND, it will happen later this evening and into the early part of tonight. Slight risk for severe weather with any storms that do develop for today. I think we'll get a break from that tomorrow, but back into it on Saturday with an enhanced risk of severe weather. All modes possible, including an isolated tornado threat. Heavy rainfall across western South Dakota. There's the setup with that warm front across western into south central South Dakota. It will be warm to downright hot. And speaking of hot, Sunday I think we'll have widespread 90s with that southerly wind. Chance for late day showers and thunderstorms into north central and northeastern South Dakota. So for today, we'll have temperatures in the low to middle 80s. We'll watch for a shower and thunderstorm chances as we go through the day today. And then your 7-day forecast showing the cooling trend for next week with numbers retreating to the 70s for highs by Wednesday. That's your KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast.
All right, thanks, Scott, and thanks for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. Be sure to join us on air for midday in KELOLAND.
Until then, you can get up to the minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Now go have a great day.